next speaker, I was going to have the USDA or the University of Florida, Art, and Audrey Norman also is here, and I'm not sure how you two work that out. We've heard from Art before. Art's here, but he has a wealth of information. If you can keep it to about 5 or 6 minutes, Art, on your role in history and what you're doing.
I think you can do it in about 2 minutes. My name is Arthur Kirstein. To all the ones you know what Cooperative Extension, we're a joint effort between the University of Florida and Palm Beach County. My role within Extension, I'm an economist. Basically, I'm the agriculture economist in-house. But somebody who's lived here in Wellington for 31 years, about 13 years ago, I was told you're in charge of the horses. I never knew how difficult it was going to be for 15 years. My primary role with the question has been to provide assistance to individual interest, mostly agronomic. When to fertilize, when to mow, what to plant, that type thing. About 12 years ago, we did an equestrian commission in which a position was put in the Business Development Board for a number of years as an equestrian. We had a number of differences on how that worked, and that positions no longer exist. Since then, over the last 4 or 5 years, I've been working with a number of interests, private industry, and within the city in trying to assist in putting together a nutrient management plant. You know, that is an issue that's addressed. Sometimes you hear it and sometimes you don't pay attention to it. But it's incredibly important that this city, not only the equestrians, but the rest of the municipality, addresses the issue of nutrient management. It's further, that's one of the things we do at Extension. If we can't do it within house, we'll bring people out of Gainesville to assist. We've done that a number of times. For individuals, we can do it for the city. If the city has any questions on how we can put an individual management plan or a citywide management plan, we're there to help you. We've always provided. Mr. Odell knows that. We're currently, I guess the city's currently trying to put together a fertilizer ordinance. And there's some difference in between what the equestrians want and what the city requires. We must understand most of the problems we have, especially in Wellington, but not only in Wellington, in other areas where you have agriculture. And remember, your practice polo fields are agriculture. People have a little different understanding that equestrian areas are agriculture. You have 4,000 acres of agriculture. Without that designation, there will not be a polo ball rolled in this city. Your taxes will be prohibitive. Agriculture allows you to do that. You must understand that. So whenever you have agriculture, there's agricultural legislation statewide that does conflict sometimes with local laws or local statutes. So we must learn how to compromise. Sometimes I am the biggest supporter agriculture has within the county. I am not only the best friend, I am the only friend. And the equestrians know that. Over the years, I've supported it when it was not very politically astute thing to do. But we must understand that we must meet. We live in an area where 3/4 of the house is residential. It's not equestrians and it's not agriculture. So we must learn how to deal with these conflicts. And that's what I do. Sometimes we compromise. Sometimes farmers don't like to compromise. And you want to see a worse group to compromise? Equestrians. Incredibly inflexible sometimes. Okay, that's what I'm here for. You all have my card. Anything I can help you as an individual, I'm here too. And I do a lot of nutrient management plans for individual organizations.
Thank you, Art.